The Mail have done this in the past with saboteurs and collaborators. I thought you believed in the I thought you believed in the supremacy of Parliament. So people, no, that's what it's about.
Are they not mutineers?
Well, they're rebelling against the government because they believe the government is going to ruin Britain. A lot of the MPs, a lot of Conservative MPs who are going along with what Theresa May wants now, have deep private misgivings and are holding their fire. So it's painting them as mutineers is meant to be a completely loaded term. And I think the Daily Tory graph will regret that. I remember when it was a newspaper. I used to work there.
He might get to answer the question. They are mutineers because, remember, the House of Commons voted some weeks ago, or months ago, by about 493 to 114 to trigger the Article 50
and by
process,
the way,
which takes us out of the EU.
And
this is about the detail.
OK, but hang on. Of these 15... 14 of them voted to invoke Article 50.
Ken Clarke's the exception.
Right, Kenneth Clarke is the only genuinely honourable member.
Exactly.
Because the other 14 basically voted for it and now don't want that vote to count.
No, you vote. They know Brexit's going to happen, most of them, but it's what shape Brexit takes. It's what course does Britain steer. It's not whether or not Brexit will happen. It is what type of Brexit you have.
I wonder if you could...
That's what
it's the date. OK, so
date.
it's about enshrining the exact time and date of Brexit. And there may be people at home scratching their heads thinking, if we voted to leave, what is the problem about setting the date for leaving?
And the Article 50 process sets a 2-year process, which means we leave on March the 29th, 2019. The Prime Minister and the government is saying we will enshrine that in law. Now, these guys, these 15 decide, actually, that's tying our hands too much. That's the process. That's the legal process.
I'll tell you what
they're trying to do is get some flexibility.
Kevin, has said, the Brexit Secretary, that if MPs vote to reject the deal, i.e. if these mutineers win the day, then Britain would simply depart without one.
Exactly. That's which would be a ridiculous position.
So why do it then?
MPs should be allowed, as our elected representatives, sovereignty of Parliament, take back control, all the things you say you want, but you don't. You want your own coup. You want your own Mugabe-style coup, where just a little faction runs Britain. That's what you want.
No tanks involved.
That's what you...
Bernard Jenkins, a senior Leave-supporting MP, said anyone who voted for Article 50 but then does not wish to fix the date is open to the charge that they do not actually want us to leave the European Union.
Well, many of these people voted exactly that way, so that's not a great surprise.
Isn't that what's really going on, though, Andrew, here? These people on the front page here, in a sense, they are mutineers because the Conservative position is we are leaving the European Union. Actually, if you asked all of these people, I bet they'd all say, actually, I don't think we should be.
Yeah, they would say that. And also, the Labour Party position used to be that they would support we're leaving the European Union because that was what people decided in Brexit. But they are chopping and turning all the time. The Labour Party causes as much trouble as they can for the Conservative government. These people are defying the will of the British people and Parliament.
Can we talk about Theresa May's majority? Is it 15 on the front of the Daily Telegraph and her majority is 13?
13 it is.
So if these people all vote the other way, she can lose this vote.
But you would need all the other opposition parties to vote as a bloc, and Labour has about 10 rebels of its 10 mutineers, if you like to use the Telegraph language, who will vote with May.